Hi, it's Jez here from Nigezza.co.uk. I've just realised I haven't put my desk light on. Oh, there we go. I don't know if that makes any difference, but hey ho. Right, so I'm here today with a project, which is, this is the prototype that I made with retired products. So these are my customer thank yous. So the people that shopped with me in July are being sent this. So it is a box designed to hold our large embellishment boxes, these cubes. So the box measures 2 5/8 by 2 5/8 and it's 1 inch deep, and these are on clearance at the moment, these lovely buttons, and I'm also giving a blend, an alcohol blend pen. I've got one close by. So they're all getting a one of the dark ones, and the reason being is, I'm not sure if I've showed this project yet, but you can colour them. Okay, so that's one of these little buttons, coloured, I think, with this blend. Yeah, Rich Raspberry, I coloured that with, and it, although this is Blackberry Bliss, it does go really well. And then that's one I've done with the Pink Pirouette, I think it is, which I was going to put on this project and decided that actually it got lost. So that's why, just showing the wonderful versatility of blends. Marvellous. And so yeah, so 24 buttons there to colour any colour you want, and then they slip nicely in this little box. Okay, so I'll show you what I did. So the first thing you need is a piece of paper, white card, Whisper White. I'm doing this now. This one I did and I layered with DSP, but I'm actually going to do some stamping. This is what I've decided to do on this one. It measures 7 3/4 by 5 1/8. So we will do some stamping. I'm going to bring in a scrap piece there. I have made this hand stamped DSP before, last year sometime, probably a little over a year, when I've used Touches of Textures. I've used that one and that one. So I did it before and I used them to make sort of card backing. Okay, so these are the two I've done. These are wood mount. I don't tend to buy wood mount now, but I did. These were the sets actually I got free. These were in my joining offer. You could choose 2 stamp sets, so I chose this set, and together, better together I think it was, and I chose them both in wood mount because it costs more, and I thought I'd go for better value for money. And at the time I didn't have many acrylic blocks, so that was my reasoning. Right, so I'm going to start with this bit, which is the centre bit of the flower, and I'm using Berry Burst, and what I did is just I went 1 2 3, 1 2 3, just to give variations of colour all over the piece of paper. Just random. Some of them where you've stamped off you'll get different bits of colour, but I don't mind that. It's okay. Some more on the edges there, looking for some gaps. I might bung one in there. Okay. Might fill that gap there. That gap there. Okay, and then coming in with the outline of the flower, and this is going to be stamped in full strength on top of each one of the flowers so they kind of pop to life. And it doesn't matter, in my view, that they're overlapped at all, filling up all the Whisper White. And I just think it makes it look like a really nice bit of DSP. I say, if you want to check out the cards I made, if you click back about a year, you'll find them. I used Bermuda Bay, I think, and then I cut them up. I'm just looking to see if I've missed any bits. I cut it up into, I did a whole piece of A4 and I cut it up into 4 sections and made 4 cards. Added a bit of ribbon and stuff. I think that's all on there. I think that's everything there. So that is the Stampin' done. Oh, we might actually, whilst we're about it, I might stamp the thank you, which I haven't actually got out. Oh, drats! And I was going so well. So I'm taking the thank you from Artistic Impressions. There we go. And then I'm just going to cut that out using our Pretty Label punch. Line it up so the thank you goes kind of across the middle. There we go. And whilst I'm about it with my punches, as you can see, that's a well-used scrap. So I'm using the Everyday Label punch and don't like to waste a thing. There we go. Right, we'll put them to one side. They're going to get layered up like so. Okay, so let's get rid of that dirty piece. Let's bring in my scoreboard and let's do the scoring to make this box. So on the long side, we're going to score at 1, 3 5/8, 4 5/8, and 7 1/4. All the measurements, as ever, will be over on my blog, nigezza.co.uk, and then we're going to turn it quarter turn, 90 degrees. We're going to score at 1, 3 5/8, and 4 5/8. And that's the scoring done. Okay, I don't know if anybody's irritated by the fact that sometimes this isn't straight. And just that, when I look through my camera lens, that looks straight. Sometimes when I go then and view it, it's not straight when it comes out. So that will be sometimes why it's not, because my camera, they say the camera never lies, but actually sometimes it does. So just fold and burnishing all of it. How pretty! I really do think this design is pretty. There we go. And then we're going to do some cutting. So we're going to cut that little rectangle off down here. So I'm going to go up the other side of the score line and then notch it out there, and at the top we're going to take it out as well. we're going to cut down each of these score lines going on the big rectangles, so we're just the other side of the score line, and then we're going to notch in to take out the whole of the score line, and then on this one notch on both sides. There we go. So that's the bottom. That's going to get closed up and stuck down. So we want that to the back. So this is going to be the flap over. So we are going to cut down there. We're going to cut down there. We're going to cut off that bit there. We're going to cut off the whole of this bit. My bigger scissors might have been better. And we'll cut that off. We're going to notch these flaps in so that we get rid of that score line. Didn't do that one very well. There we go. And then, might save that bit. And then we need a thumb hole. I thought I had my little circle punch. I can't find it, so obviously not. So we're going to do a little thumb hole here with my little 1/2 inch circle punch, eyeballing for the middle. And then I need my corner rounder to round off these corners here, because that makes it easier to close the lid. Oh, didn't do that one very well. I didn't feel that it had gone in right to the corner. That's better. Okay, so now that's what you look like. So we're just going to put some glue down here. I'm going to use some fast fuse now, quicken things up. That will fold over there. And then I quite like sandwiching my flaps in so that when you look down you can't see any bits. So I am going to put some fast fuse along there for those flaps to stick down on. Some fast fuse on here. Fold that over, and then you've got a nice finish. Stick my bone folder down there. I forgot to fold and burnish that bit, I think. It doesn't feel like I folded and burnished it. And then that will close beautifully. And then if we just get my embellishment pot, which I'm now looking about for. Did I put it to the left or did I put it to the right, guys? Where did I put? I put it back in here. Take that one out, because the others are in a box on the other side of the room. Okay, so that's that. I probably should have folded that over the wrong way. Never mind. And these two are going to get stuck together. But before I do that, I've got a bit of ribbon. I stuck that with a glue dot. So putting this ribbon around the middle, and I'm going to sandwich this between those two labels. So cut it off like so. Put that label on there, fold it around, where's my thumb hole? Do you know, I can't even see it, it's there. I want to go this way around. Like so. Cut that off a tad, and then we're all ready to stick this down. Like so. And then just to finish it off, I've got, I know these are retired, but they were just perfect to give this a little bit of something extra. On the label. And there we have it. So that's one with matted DSP, and that's one where I've hand stamped the pot. I think that's a really pretty box. Okay, thank you for joining me. If you would like to receive a nice thank you gift from me for shopping with me, I haven't covered that, I might do one for that, then all you've got to do is shop with me, and everybody that shops with me and uses my host code will get a share in the host rewards, and that will wing its way to you the following month. Okay, so these should be dropping in, hopefully you've received them by now, to everybody that shopped with me in July. And don't forget, if you shop now in August, for every £45 you spend, you'll get a £4.50 voucher to spend in September. So that's like getting 10% back, plus you'll get a gift from me. So, you know, why wouldn't you? Okay, so all the details over on my blog, nigezza.co.uk, all linked below. Hope you like that. Please subscribe, please like if you liked it. Leave me some comments, that would be great. Tell me, do you like this as a gift? All right, bye-bye for now.